Ben, new year older. What's Have you seen any changes? I mean, you've been coming to these camps for years now. How has it changed for you?
It hasn't really changed all that much. I mean, a couple new faces, obviously, kind of a fresh new outlook with the whole organization this year. But coming off a real good year in Albany last year, I feel like there's a lot of guys that got a taste of winning last year, and that's kind of what we're expecting again this year. And it's a little bit of a different mindset. Struggling a little bit in the past, and one successful year is not enough for us. I feel like got to get a few of those in a row.
You look at the beginning of last season. You missed the first couple games, just a healthy scratch, and then you end up playing in 73 games. Did you feel like you faced some adversity at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, that's just the way pro hockey works sometimes. Especially coming out of camp, have a lot of good players, a lot of numbers, and it seems like there's always going to be injuries and there's always going to be opportunity for guys. And the biggest thing in hockey is you just got to take those opportunities and run with it. And whether that's getting into the Albany lineup or getting some games in the NHL and just seizing your opportunity, that's all it takes. And you see a lot of times when guys get called up or get a chance in the power play or anything like that, they do well, they'll go to another one, and it just kind of snowballs from there.
I talked to Rick yesterday, and that was kind of the message with player development is, all right, what's the next step? What's the next step? It doesn't have to be large ones, but small ones. So for you, what are those next steps?
Obviously, the big goal for me is to play in the NHL this year, and I feel like I had a real good summer this past summer, and making the necessary steps that I need to make. But in the short term, every day it's just a new day. You got to come to the rink, whether it's a good or bad day the day before, and just do what you can do, because obviously there's a lot of things that go on to picking teams or picking things like that, and you just have to focus on yourself and not worry about other guys and outside stuff. And so that's kind of my mindset coming in, is one day, one practice, one scrimmage at a time, and just take it from there.
Look at the names that left Albany and some of the names coming in. I mean, you're going to be one of the, I don't want to call you a veteran, but like one of the older guys in the room with the more experience. Do you feel like you have to step up into more of a leadership type role?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, like you said, a lot of guys are gone, a lot of guys have moved on, and they earned that after a great year last year, and they got some good deals elsewhere. And like I said before, it's just opportunity for other guys to step up and take some of those spots that are going to be left vacant from those guys. So coming in, we're going to have probably a lot of young guys, but we're going to have a lot of skilled players, a lot of real good hockey players that they'll be able to step right in, I'm sure. And it's going to take a few guys to to kind of help them through the transition. Just like when I was young, a lot of guys like Brad Pelly, Chris McKelvey, guys like that just made it easy for me, and I'm going to try to do that for other guys as well.